And the floats you see behind me are finished and ready to go, but these are what they look like in the beginning stages.
She loves affection, look at this.
That's good, it's got a kick. So let's put on our very appropriately themed Starry Night hard hat.
See what you think.
Hundreds of animals are being shown here at the Smith County Youth Expo, including Kevin here. Our eyes and ears over in China. Mary Elena, what is next for Team USA? For your entertainment news, Kylie Jenner reaches a milestone. We are sitting here with all the cool kids. How are you guys feeling? It is cold here at home, but I'm sure Beijing is way colder, right?
Very interactive.
Well, they're very hungry. We're going to wave back to you, Marcus and Corinne. Currently inside, working hard in there. He says he's also designing next year's dresses. And no farm would be complete without animals. They're scattered all throughout Animal Town here. You're all dancing out? Yeah. Send it back to them. Say back to you, Corinne and Marcus. Back to you. Ryan Miller and Casey Isbell have a unique love story.
I was like, hey, can you melt some snow so I can flush the toilet, please?
Exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The winter storm that devastated Texas hit on, out of all days, Valentine's Day.
It was actually that evening when the roads were starting to get bad, and we were like, yeah, you can't go anywhere in your two-wheel drive. And
yeah.
So she was stuck after that.
Ryan and Casey met online and started officially dating just 2 weeks before the freeze. While most couples at that stage have barely seen the other without makeup on, Casey and Ryan had no choice but to get really close really quickly.
Without water was without showers, so we would both get really stinky.
The two say that week bonded them and expedited their relationship.
Do you think you guys would still have been together if it wasn't for that week of really learning each other like that?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that. I feel like we would, but I think it would have happened at a much slower pace.
Now, just 1 year after the storm, they are engaged and planning their wedding.
I love it.
Ryan proposed at Tyler State Park while the pair were getting professional photos taken in October.
I was completely shocked. Even though I literally saw him get on one knee, I just, no idea. It went over my head.
Her reaction whenever I got down on one knee, she was like, no way, and she grabbed it out of my hand.
During the freeze, the couple learned a lot more about each other and realized they had similar hobbies like playing video games. Ryan says that's when he realized Casey was the one.
Whenever I found out that she was my best friend, I think was the moment that I wanted to marry her.
Something beautiful that came out of such a harsh moment in time.
Just having her there with me was enough.
Enough electricity.
Yeah.
Lauren Margolis, KTK News. Van Gogh exhibit already made its debut in New York and Chicago, and now it's coming here to Texas. The creators say they fell in love with the Metroplex and saw the Lone Star State as a place that is accepting to new forms of art and entertainment. Their goal was to scout out a unique space to hold their gallery, and they found it here.
This building in particular is quite an exciting building, given it was an 80-year-old Masonic temple.
This 46,000 square foot historic building will host the Van Gogh exhibit. Texans all over the state making the trip to come see it. Now, it's still a construction zone inside, so let's put on our very appropriately themed Starry Night hard hat to get a closer look inside.
This is a new and innovative way to step inside of Van Gogh's mind, to step inside of his paintings, and to really see his work brought to life.
The exhibit takes you through the life and artwork of Vincent van Gogh. Literally, it's meant to be immersive, so instead of looking at the art, you will be a part of it. Like when you walk into the projection room, which plays a 40-minute show of Van Gogh's work. The projections are mapped to the architecture of the building, making the Van Gogh exhibit in each city a unique experience.
It's kind of a dream come true to get to work with an artist of his stature and to spend some time with Van Gogh.
David Corrins is a Tony-nominated creative director who helped in set design for productions like Hamilton. Now, he's using his talents in creating pieces for the Van Gogh show.
I have never done anything this video heavy and this immersive at this scale before.
He's hoping the exhibit will help others learn about the artist who seems more of a mystery to many.
Most people don't know much about this guy. They know, Starry Night, they know the thing about the ear.
Aiming to transform his art into an inspiring and educational experience.
We have you stand face to face with an enlarged self-portrait of Vincent because we wanted to try and find a way to humanize him.
The show will run for a limited time only, opening on August 7th. Workers on the project say they've already sold 100,000 tickets and are anticipating to extend the exhibit. Lauren Margolis, Fox 51 News. The famous Collins Street Bakery is full of tasty treats, and once a year, a highly debated cake makes its way on shelves.
You can't make a homemade fruitcake as good as this.
People that don't like them haven't tried theirs.
An anticipated dessert for some.
We got a little classic for us. We got a classic as a gift.
A couple of these will go as presents, and the other will probably go into my gut.
While others aren't a fan.
I do like the ingredients. It's just all together. It's just a really weird flavor and texture.
But regardless of whether you like it or don't, fruitcake is a tradition for Collins Street Bakery that dates back to the beginning of the business's 125-year history.
They used to take the fruits in the summer, they would store it in the pantries, they would make the cakes, and they would bring it out at Christmas time.
The bakery originated in Corsicana all the way back in 1896 and is still family-owned. Lindale's manager, Paul Young, says filling their sweets with lots of love and care is what makes all the difference.
Our cake is all natural ingredients. We still hand decorate it. A lot of cakes that you get in the store are manufactured through machines.
Their fruit cake, which uses their original recipe, gained a following over the years, complete with merchandise like shirts and even ornaments for your tree.
This is our main season. We sell a lot of fruitcakes this time of season.
People come from all over to tour the Texas staple and have a bite.
It's very different, and the wonderful thing is it's not sweet. Some of the fruitcake are very, very heavy.
Excited to share their East Texas find with their loved ones all across the world.
I will travel overseas in January. I'll bring one home for my family to try.
Where are you headed?
I'm heading to Hong Kong.
Overall, I can see why people like it, and I'm going to go ahead and finish my last bite. But I'm here in Collins Street Bakery, and I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas.